feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone.
Good morning everyone, and welcome to Litch Lake Farm campsite opposite the famous Silverstone race circuit. I'm here this weekend for the Silverstone Classic, which sees some of the most iconic classic cars getting together on track, really in their natural habitat. It covers a whole range from Formula 1, GT cars, classic touring cars, so it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see over the weekend this number of cars in the same place. It's probably one of the biggest events, certainly in the country, if not in Europe. Number of anniversaries for the likes of Williams, Lotus, so we're going to see something special probably from them, and also dozens if not hundreds of owners clubs will all get together and we can have a look around, you know, their pride and joy. I've just arrived inside Silverstone and I'm going to head over to the owners club section. There are so many different car clubs here, you know, it's ridiculous. You know, there's probably a good couple of hundred, and obviously the owners are bringing all their cars along and they are absolutely amazing. You know, the amount of effort I think people have, you know, put into getting their cars looking this good. So you sort of see probably the finest examples of these sort of cars that are on the road owned by the general public. You know, people are so happy to talk to you about their cars. You know, they are their pride and joy, I think, at the end of the day.
Way you move, make me blind. You will always be there. There's no doubt in my mind. You will always be there. Heading out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, cause you will always be the one to hold it. You will always be the one.
I'm over by their new Ultima Evolution. This car just behind me here, it's 1,020 horsepower, and the fact it weighs under 1,000 kilos, you know, the power is absolutely amazing. I think this car, you know, this is the top of the range one, I think it's under 80,000 pounds. So for that money, I don't know what else you could possibly get. You can buy it in kit car form, which I think, talking to the owner, I think about 70% of people do actually buy it in kit form. So, you know, you really do get to know the car. And once you finish building it, they even offer a free inspection for UK owners, and they'll look over the car to make sure everything's okay. I mean, there's been a lot of owners here with other variants of the car, and everyone's so passionate about them. I mean, they're all built, you know, people customise them, change the engines, all kinds of things. They're inspired by Le Mans type cars originally. That ethos of lightweight, lots of power, they are, you know, certainly a driver's car. They're all manual, there's nothing automatic, there's no ABS, traction control, absolutely nothing. Just behind me here we have a small demonstration area set up by Jaguar. Now they're promoting the new F-Type, which you can see just behind me there. Now what it is all about, you queue up, wait your turn, and you get to experience, you know, only a very small bit, but you do get to experience what the new F-Type is all about.
Hello there.
Hiya.
How you doing? All right,
yeah,
there?
not
Andre. Just seatbelt on. There you go.
Cheers.
That's it. And the range just making a bit too much a little bit of understeer at the moment, which is annoying. But, you're a big Jaguar fan?
Yeah, well, all cars really.
All cars.
I mean, I haven't
Fantastic.
had too much experience with the Jaguar brand, unfortunately, but
This is a 3-litre V6 twin supercharged, and just really good fun to drive. For this X size here, it's being a hooligan. Their hashtag was "It's good to be bad." So. It's going to dry out, Norm. Huh? It's going to dry out. Okay, so just wait for my colleague to finish. You might want to hold on a little bit when you go around, and it's been recorded for you as well, that you get.
Recording me, recording you.
Okay.
I'm going to try and talk to one of my local dealers and see if I can review the car, because I do this sort of thing.
Okay, like online stuff, mate. You
do?
Okay, if you let me know,
YouTube,
have a little look. Okay.
do that for hours, I think. And you get paid for doing this.
Not millions though.
Oh, it wouldn't matter. £5 would do me.
What's your YouTube?
Motorsport and Dream Cars.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'll look out for you. The conditions are a bit annoying because the front's washing out a little bit, like understeer, because it's kind of greasy. But
Brilliant. Well, thanks,
it's fun. Thank you
Cheers,
very much.
thanks.
Take care.
Right. I think I mentioned earlier something to do with the number of XJ220s, and I've just found out that this is supposed to be the largest gathering of these cars that's ever occurred. It's absolutely amazing. They're all going out, I think, on track, so we're going to try and find a vantage point where we can actually see them. We've got the FIA Historic Masters. These things sound and look absolutely incredible. They're out for 50 minutes, so we should be able to get a good look at these cars going around.
Combination into Chapel, then down the Hanger Straight. Nice shot there of the F35.
Just arrived over at the international paddock where the Super Tourers are. I'm going to go into one of the garages and have a chat with one of the owners and drivers about what it's like to drive an RS500.
I'm normally a club racer, and this weekend I'm driving this RS500. Special treat, we'll call it. And this is my godfather.
Well, right, yeah, he's my godson, so it's a case of the first time we've raced together in the same race with different cars. So I did warn him that if there are any argy-bargy, I should be slapping him. But apart from that, no, it's get Paul the opportunity to race Andy's car in the 500 celebration race. So it's a case of the opportunity was there, so he's paid his way and he had the opportunity to race a fantastic car.
It's a war car, and it's you, 3 pedals, and a load of horsepower.
Flames.
We like flames and sideways as well. The thing is, it doesn't drive for you. You have to really take it by the scruff of the neck and give it the beats. And once you got back to I'm trying to think of the last one with it. Once you got the lower leather regions to hold it on the throttle, then it's quite a rewarding car to drive. It's brilliant. When the tyres come in, the slings get warm. They're fantastic.
Silverstone's an awesome track. I've had the pleasure of driving on the Grand Prix track. It's a real pleasure to be here. The Silverstone track is even better to be up there. The fun, with the big boys, it's a good opportunity.
Prestigious meeting, isn't it?
Prestigious meeting, one of the biggest ones in the world, so it's nice to be here doing it in these cars.
I've always had my eye on the touring cars, but with budget restrictions and the fact that unless you're well known or you've grown up in go-karting or single seaters, it's quite hard to elevate it to the next level. But hopefully my driving will one day show that I have got the talent to do it. But obviously you're in such a big sea with a lot of fish, and getting spotted is quite difficult. But obviously I'm just going to keep plugging away at it.
I'm in the garage here next to the RS500, and just tucked away next to it is something rather special. You can see just behind me here, this is actually Nigel Mansell's car that he drove and won in. It's pretty strange. There's hardly anyone around it at all, but it's, you know, amazing. I'm actually this close to the car. I'm going to have a quick look over it because it's not something you'll really get to do very often. Some of the owners' clubs have paid to take their cars out on track. There's a huge amount. You can see the massive queue behind me that they're going to go out. So there's going to be absolutely fascinating. I'm just going to have a walk there and have a look at the various cars. Owners Club have all got together today at Silverstone and are going for a Guinness World Record for the most number of McLarens on track at one time. I think at the moment it stands at around 79 or possibly 80. I think they've got over 100 cars registered, so we'll watch the cars go out and see how many actually turn up. Silverstone weekend is over for 2017. It's been an absolutely wonderful experience and something I definitely will do again next year. I'd highly recommend, if you get the chance to do it, is definitely come along. There's been so many iconic cars I've seen on track, and being able to talk to the drivers and everyone and get that close is certainly a unique experience that I don't think I've had anywhere other than possibly Goodwood. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome, and please remember to click on that subscribe button.